today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a team from the SEC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you along. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. There he goes. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Little touch pass to the receiver. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Punts it out of the air. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First down for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Canes look to do some damage in the red zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. He's got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
He'll set up to throw. Trying to find the end zone. They will score. Touchdown. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. the incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from their own 25.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Complete in the middle. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
He'll pull it down and run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on 4th down. He'll run for it. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And the Canes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quick completion on the out. Touchdown! They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Hurricanes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this 3rd down situation. Good response by this offense from a disastrous 1st down.
The Canes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, still looking. He's got it. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
How many 1st downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
Nice Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Into the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, Miami!
Now, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Nice job reeling in that catch. And listen, when you say Miami Hurricane football, to me, I think about burners at the receiver position. Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, who I played with in the Senior Bowl.
He's got some space. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Snags it, and he will score. He's going to take off. On the move at the 30. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. And the Hurricanes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll run it from the gun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
Hold it.
What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He'll take the deep shot. And it's incomplete. Offense in a bunch formation. Going right to work up top. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
To be honest,
we've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Looking downfield on 1st down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Touchdown, Canes! And the route is on.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing. They've done what they want in the first half, and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
The give on the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. They'll give it to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Fires to the tight end. At the 35, he's loose. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Canes look to keep this drive humming. He wants to go deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively.
Turning it on. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Trying play action. The sure hands, it's Herrera. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
It's complete to the left. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that...
Trying to get it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown. He'll do it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Hurricanes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Herrera. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Herrera. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
The Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Sets up the screen. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Willingham. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Hurricanes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Got his man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll move the wide receiver. The quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. With jet sweep pass. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats. Quick pass on the fly motion. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of the season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes,